Okay, guys, hello. If you're watching this today, it is a few weeks before the holidays. Hi, babe. This is August. We're going to do tips for neck pull on the mat. We're also packing to leave town, and all of my live Tuesdays will be exercises you can do on the road. So, what I'm really excited about for showing you tips on neck pull is this is probably the mat exercise I get the most questions about because it's so hard. And here's the thing, full permission, if your roll up is not where it needs to be, then just practice the roll up when you do neck pull. You don't actually have to be doing neck pull just because you're in my OPC class, onlinepilatesclasses.com. And I'm like, okay, it's neck pull. You can literally go, oh, that means roll up for me. Like until you get your roll up going and you're rolling like a ball going, that's what you can do because neck pull is really a combination of leveling up your roll up, leveling up your spine stretch forward, and really taking all the muscles you need for your shoulder bridge. So I'm going to show you a few different ways you can use props to do it, and then I want to just talk about some exercises you can do. So first of all, if you have a mat with a strap, you'll be able to do neck pull much sooner than if you don't have a mat with a strap. This kind of strap is not ideal. It's quite loose. A, it's quite loose. B, it actually presses the legs down and you want to pull on something. So a mat where you pull on it is actually going to be better for you to get the energy you're looking for. So I'm going to show you the actual exercise with nothing, no straps. The goal is the legs are about hip distance apart. You're pushing the heels down and away, which actually makes your waist longer. And then when you round up, you push your head into your hands and then you pulse 3 times. You sit really tall. This is where I cheat. I end up here. Some people end up here. You got to get right on top of your sit bones. And then you pull your waist back, reach your legs away. Ooh, see how mine are lifting? My quads took over. So that's what happened there. So what I can do is grab a magic circle, put it around the out steps. I don't even know if that's a real word, but the outsides of your feet. I mean, I'm just over here making up words. So try not to flex with your toes. It's really easy. Make sure your feet are parallel and reaching away. And interlace those hands behind your head. And then again, you push your head into your hands into your head as you go over and pulse. You sit tall and then you push your hands into your head as you reach your heels away and push out on the circle. Notice how my legs didn't lift that time. So they moved a little bit because I don't have a strap, but they didn't lift. And that's because I got more outer hips on. So I highly recommend that. You can even use that in your roll up. Another thing you can do is you can actually take a TheraBand, wrap it around the balls of your feet, cross it, push out on it. So you don't have a magic circle because they're quite hard to get these days. Grab a TheraBand, wrap it around, pull, right? This is a heavy TheraBand. I don't like the light ones. And then you roll down. Just make sure you're pushing your feet away. And then you roll up, pulling your elbows back so you're activating your upper back just like you would if your hands are behind your head. That's why I like that pulling sensation. And then I roll down, pushing my legs away. A couple things about using those props. If your knees like to lock, there's a good chance you could be pushing out on your knees instead of out on your outer hips. Now, if you want to get super fancy, because why not, then you put a toe corrector on your toes. You can also do it on the first and second toe, right? That's what I'm going to do because that's going to be a little bit stronger. And then you pull out on the toe corrector with your outer hips, and you can do the exact same exercise, and you can see which foot is actually the culprit because it's which leg, I mean, is the culprit because that foot's going to relax the spring first. So those are different props you can use to make your neck pull better. Now here are some exercises you could do. We already mentioned the roll up. You can check that out on my channel. Then there's rolling like a ball. Rolling like a ball. If you collapse and you're rolling like a ball, you are not going to be able to get up and over your legs, okay? Shoulder bridge. What's so great about shoulder bridge is the outer hips and hamstrings are what you need to anchor your hips down when you're doing your neck pull. Spine stretch forward. If you are going for the hamstring stretch versus the longest flexion in the upper ab connection, you're also going to struggle with your neck pull. So it's not like it's one exercise that makes a neck pull happen. It's like 4 exercises. I also highly recommend doing shave and hug with your standing arm springs or on a baby armchair. I just pointed to them like you could see them. You can't see them. Wherever in your room those things are, if you have access to them, I would use those. And the more you focus on your upper back. In OPC classes, we always work from the fast and from our upper back or arm back connection. So you can actually be practicing these things every week, no matter what the theme is in OPC. But those are my tips for neck pull. Again, don't beat yourself up. You can replace neck pull with anything that makes neck pull happen. Roll up, rolling like a ball, shoulder bridge, slide stretch forward. Thank you so much. Keep the questions coming. Put them in the comments below so we know what you want to see next time. See you later.